s.h.figuarts just recently announced Final Form Frieza, so what better time than now to review Fourth Form Frieza? Let's get into it. So this beautiful boy comes with his halo, comes with his Dragon Ball, obviously a Namekian Dragon Ball since the Earth ones are so tiny. This guy is looking real nice. I like the shiny stuff. Let's check out all the details here on the back of the box. Some nice figure shots, some incredible posing, or as they call it, super action. But let's open this thing up and see how good it is. I shall use this incredible power to destroy the packaging. All right, so here we go. We've got a pretty good amount of accessories. I mean, he is tiny, so I am excited to have this much, I think. Let's find out. So starting with the hands, we've got some nice Ki Blast hands, which left and right mirrored, copied, no problem. And then you get this kind of relaxed hand for the left and right, so good details, nice touch on the fingernail polish. Then on the right hand, we have this hand, which has a curved pointing finger, and then this one, which is a nice straight extended finger, which is definitely an iconic Frieza hand. Then you get some alternate feet, so left and right with this curved foot. So good for kicking or grabbing faces, or maybe potentially standing on top of that Dragon Ball. You get crossed arms, which is kind of almost a standard thing for s.h.figuarts. So it's nice to have those in there. Then you get this tail, which has a ball joint, which is nice. There is articulation, but it's incredibly limited. So that's kind of a downfall to this thing. Downside? Then this nice, evil, chaotic Frieza head. You got veins coming out. He is incredibly evil in this face, and I love it. He's got, he's either doing some crazy attacks, powering up, whatever you want. Then you get this one, which is a nice kind of surprised face, like he did not expect Goku to be able to handle some kind of blast. And you have his halo, because at some point he's a not alive boy anymore. You got this Dragon Ball, which is looking pretty good. It's got a nice metallic finish on the inside, so like the plastics or whatever have this sparkle to it, and I love it. It looks very, very nice. Now Frieza looking pretty menacing. I like this default look that they set up for Frieza. This is a very iconic kind of look for him. Now the tail is going to go into the back here, pretty simple. A much better design than what they did with Android 21, but you can see the difference between like this washed off-white color, this color, and this. There's like 3 shades going on here, which is a little bit unfortunate. But from the front, it looks good. You can't see that, obviously. His details throughout the rest of the sculpt there are looking nice. He's got this beautiful metallic going on with the purple. I like this. This is very nice. His shoulders have good range, but you're going to want to kind of manipulate these things so they don't look so freaking goofy, because that is kind of odd. But otherwise, this is like maybe one of the better for articulation, because his body here, the shape of this body, there's nothing stopping it from articulating other than this little purple piece, which still he gets great ab crunch. Very surprised by that. But everything moves fluidly. The head is a little loose, so that might be a concern, but I don't know, maybe not. The legs, everything, this is really good. This might be one of my favorite for articulation so far, because it's just going pretty much any way you want it to. Nothing's preventing anything. And obviously the hole on the top of his head is that's where the halo piece is going to go into. So you're going to have a hole in there all the time unless you're using this halo, but it's on the back of the head. It's in a dark purple area, so it is kind of easy to hide that. But man, what a great look. Now he's kind of, you get 2 for 1, really. You get the Frieza regular Dragon Ball Z, and then you get him for Dragon Ball Super, which is pretty sweet. Did they ever, or will they ever, make the golden Frieza? I hope so. That'd be pretty sweet. Also, do you guys listen to it dubbed over, or do you do subtitles? Because for me, I grew up watching it on Cartoon Network, where it was dubbed over. So I've grown to have an attachment to all those voice actors, and I prefer to watch it now dubbed over. I get it if you want to do sub, not dubbed. And inside the box, I forgot to tell you about it. I'm so sorry. There are instructions. It just tells you everything, which is pretty straightforward. I mean, this guy he's nothing complicated. But it comes with so many pieces that are really going to allow you to have some iconic scenes with this Frieza. This is such a great figure, and the posing is honestly next level. This is a must, and the fact that it's just the $34.99 figure, man, that's a no-brainer. Now, the only other thing I would want to do is compare this Frieza to First Form Frieza with the little pod, but I don't have one, so oh, you know what? Actually, I know who does. Eddie! Eddie! Hey, Eddie! Eddie! Oh my God. You're gonna make me say it. Open, please.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Eddie, what's up, man?
Oh, not much. I was doing a review and heard you say the magic words.
Yeah, so I have this fourth form Frieza I'm doing a review right now, but I don't have a first form to do a comparison. Could you help me out?
That's so weird. I'm doing first form Frieza review right now.
That's crazy.
How about I take it over? Can I do it?
Yeah, man. Can I send this your way?
Yeah, pass it up.
Here you go.
All right, so let's go ahead and do a comparison of this fourth form Frieza with this first form Frieza and get this nostalgia reboxed. The side-by-side comparison really shows the matte finish of this first form Frieza in that purple next to the shiny, sheeny paint purple of this Frieza right here. Try to say that 3 times fast. Shiny, sheeny paint, bet you can't. Just for comparison of the back sides and the tails, this first form Frieza has a lot of articulation in the tail here with this ball hinge joint. You can really maneuver it, move it around, and you can get some cool dynamic poses with this, where this fourth form Frieza, you get no articulation at all. You get this ball joint that's right here that pops off. Sorry, Jonathan. It goes on back quick. It's not like a Kino hand or anything.
God, how long is it gonna take? Oh my God, come on, dude.
Height comparison between these two guys, they stand about the same height. Only thing is this first form Frieza is a lot easier to pose and stand up. This other one, I kind of have him leaning forward just to balance out that tail. Because there isn't a bunch of articulation in the tail, you really have to balance out that figure with the weight of the tail itself, which is kind of frustrating, really. This one that's a little bit more see-through and shiny came with the first form Frieza, and this one here that's a little bit more cloudy came with the fourth form Frieza. And I think the idea is this Dragon Ball is part of the ones that are actually summoning the dragon. I gotta say I prefer the clear see-through versus this shiny glimmer glow of the fourth form Frieza. It's all preference. You tell us in the comments, how do you like your balls? But hey, I don't want to take too much of y'all's time. I gotta get this figure back to Jonathan. Plus, kind of smells like mustard. If you guys want to see the rest of my first form figure review, take a look at it after you finish watching this review. I'm sure there'll be a link. Right now, I gotta get this nostalgia unboxed. Get it?
Oh my God. Eddie. Okay. Thanks. I hope that was helpful. Well, there we have it, folks. Click the top link to watch Eddie's first form Frieza review. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.